Okay, hi. So day 2 is your first love. This is kind of a tough subject for me to talk about, but it is a challenge. So, um, many of you know who he is, but other followers who aren't from Verdugo don't know who he is. But his name is Ryan. But let me show you a picture of who he is first. This is actually one of my favorite pictures of us. It was taken when we started going out officially. So this was around March 2009. Yep. Okay, so we first knew each other when I was in 8th grade. We are 7 years apart. 7 months apart. Oh my god. 7 months apart. He is younger than me, so that would make us a grade apart. So we have workshop together in Miss Chung's class, but we never talked to each other. He just, he knew me, he remembered me because of my last name, okay? And then in 10th grade, supposedly we had class next to each other, but I didn't notice him, but I guess he did. And in 11th grade, we finally formally introduced ourselves through Geneve, which was his then girlfriend. And then in 12th grade, we had 3rd period physics class together with Mr. Canny, and he sat behind me, but like right here, and he would try to talk to me by pretending that he was sick. The tissue box was like across from me, so then he would walk over there and pretend to blow his nose, and after that he would just throw it away and just say, "Hi, Jackie." But I knew what was going on. So after that, we got close only because like he was best friends with CJ, and CJ was playing tennis with us. So yeah, so we kind of got close, like we knew each other more now. And then in October 1st, 2008, he asked me to homecoming, and then on October 25th, we went to homecoming. It was me, Ryan, Janice, CJ, B, and Kevin. And after homecoming, a couple of days later, Ryan wanted to be more than friends, but I didn't want to be more than friends because I actually liked someone else. So I thought it was unfair to Ryan, so we just stopped talking. So we broke up around November 18, 2008. And yep, for me, when I don't want to see someone or talk to them, I just ignore them. So I ignored Ryan for like a couple of weeks, and yeah, and then around winter break we started talking again, because the last day before winter break we actually hung out during a rainy day, and yeah, I guess that's when it started. And we just started talking during winter break, and then we became official on March 16, 2009. Yep, and we went to prom together, and then summer came, and that's where we fell in love. He told me that he loved me first, but I didn't say it back. He probably told me this around late June, but I'll just tell you the story of how he told me. We were talking on the phone, and I think I told him that I did something wrong, so then I told him that he could yell at me or just, like be mad at me. So he was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Okay, well, are you ready?" I'm like, "No." And he was like, "Are you ready now?" I'm like, "No." And then he's like, "Are you ready now?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, let's just get it over with." And then later he's like, "Jackie?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "I love you." And I'm like, oh my god. And then, yep, but I didn't say it back. I just like teared up a little, but I didn't say it back because like I didn't love him yet. And then, then July came. We had our 3-day getaway kind of thing. Um, the first day I slept over at his house, and then second day I was about to go home, but I didn't want to go home, so we stayed at CJ's house. Because then the third day we were gonna go to the beach. Okay, but on July 18th, which is the second day, I told him that I love him, and then like I was like mad, but you know you don't usually want to tell people that you love them when you're mad, right? But I've actually been thinking about it before I told him, like a couple weeks before that. And as he was walking away, I told him that I loved him, and then he came back to me, and then he was like, "What did you say?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And he's like, "Did you say that you love me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was just like, "Oh my god, I love you too." And then, yep. And then, I don't know, that weekend, that 3-day getaway was perfect. And then school came. I left for SD, and he would visit. Oh wait, I want to show you a prom picture just because I think it's really cute. Okay, wait, here's my prom picture and Janice's. Aw, isn't it cute? Okay. 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 Okay, and then Ryan would visit SD, and like here's actually one of his visits. This was around um, February of 2010. Yep. And then March came around. March 20th, we went to Maripel's debut, and everything was good. I thought we were good, so I didn't think we had any trouble or anything. And then March 21st, 2010 came, which was the next day after Maripel's debut. We met up, and then I gave him my gift to him for our 1-year anniversary. It was a scrapbook. And then after that, we broke up. So we were together for a year and 5 days, and then 5 months later, here I am. I'm not interested in anyone. Ryan and I don't talk anymore, but I guess that's, I guess that's how things are, but we can't really do anything about it. But I'm sure he'll be okay at UCLA with CJ, and I guess that's it. He was a great boyfriend, but fortunately things ended, and I guess that's it.